No.
What's up?
Turn me down.
You ready, Jigga JC? What's going on, y'all? Another show, man.
What we got, man?
Hey,
What we got, man? You all right?
Yeah,
Got a lot to say today.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Do you?
pretty.
Yeah. I got a lot to say.
Oh, okay.
Before we get to talking
You
about
got a
it,
lot to say every day now for the days today.
Nobody talks like you, though.
You number two?
No,
though.
that's not true, bro.
Yeah, like before we get started, does he talk a lot of no?
I don't say a lot.
Thank you. Say no more.
It's
Oh man, take the $20 out your pocket.
Yeah.
Go on with your show.
appreciate you.
Say no more.
Go on with your
Hey
show.
man, look, let's get these shots going on, man. So we gonna get to this. This man is eager. Clean. Another show. Let's get it. Ooh.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yes, yes.
I don't like that.
Ooh.
Fuck that. We ain't doing that one no more. Hey, what we got, man?
That one was a little rough.
Yeah,
That,
don't bring
Yeah.
that shit in.
not straight. That's
No.
a little tough. You gotta have ice in there.
Don't bring that shit in. No more.
That's my Jameson, man.
Yeah, by the way,
I like
yeah,
it
we
when
didn't do our normal
Man.
shot the time. We tried something different.
Hey, all my Jameson drinkers out there that hit a little Jameson. That's what I like. That's a long day right there. That's for a long day.
Boy.
Chad, eyes red. That's the
I'm
devil.
ready inside.
Terrible, bro.
That's the devil coming out of.
That shit just terrible.
Anyway,
A lot
man.
going on, man. Sports back.
Yeah, sports is back. Good thing. A lot going on in the media. A lot of things happening around sports. A lot of shows that's out. Controversy. We're gonna tap into a few of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Whew, let's start with Kyrie Irving.
Respect that man's decision.
Yeah,
man.
look, that's what I say.
Yeah.
Respect that man's decision.
Listen, Stephen A. Smith has went in on this dude
Hold on.
for a week
Hold on.
straight.
Put it in context, though.
I would put it in context for me.
Well, okay, so Kyrie Irving, let me just give you some background.
He's refusing
Yeah.
the shot, basically.
Not really, but he has chosen up to this point not to take the shot. And under New York, I guess, state law, you can't be in a public event or perform publicly without being vaccinated if you are a resident.
Right.
So I think from what I've gathered, if you're not a resident, you can come in and perform and play. But if you live there in a
Which
resident,
is the dumbest shit.
it don't even make
It is.
sense.
It's backwards.
But
I
if you
don't know what.
live there in a resident area, you cannot.
Right.
Good
So
old
he
blue
can't
folks.
practice or play, and the Nets have refused to accommodate him like on the road and stuff like that. So right now he's not a part of the team, even though he's under contract. But to my knowledge, he's not. To my knowledge, they're still paying him too.
Yeah,
17 million.
Yes, gonna sit at home
Yeah.
and get 17.
So
Ugh.
I will sit all the way at
Got
home
that
Now-
right.
for 17 million.
I'm retired after this season.
well,
Yeah, so-
that's from your perspective. The man ain't
Generational
short.
wealth.
The man
Yeah.
ain't short of money.
Right. He probably worth what, 200 million?
Yeah, he ain't short of money.
Yeah.
So he probably already made two.
Either way, he good.
But the thing about Kyrie, what I respected was like he's not one to go alone.
Yeah,
I like
for sure.
that in an individual who's able to stand up, take the pressure, take the heat, and still stay true to their roots. It don't matter whether I agree with what they're going for or not. I just like
Right.
the fact that he don't just fold to the pressure
Of
or the
America,
majority.
or just corporate America.
The,
Right,
the
for
popular
sure.
thing or the majority. Now, whether you
Right.
agree with the shot, or disagree with the shot, that's a different topic. But
Right.
the fact that he's like, hey, I decide not to take whatever. The thing I agree with him, like if that's his stance. What got me sort of like confused is the reason Stephen A. went in on him is because
What was that?
he said he wasn't gonna take this shot. Like he said, I don't have a problem with the shot.
Okay.
But I'm not going to take the shot because I'm going to speak up for those who don't have a voice. And
Well, I think that's his way of saying I'm against the shot. So it's
I
all he's
mean,
saying.
maybe.
I'm against the shot.
So my
I'm
thing
standing
is,
against the shot
who
for
is
the
he
people that
speaking
don't-
up for again? Who is these people you talking about?
The people that ain't got a platform like him.
But
Right.
who?
Me and you.
No, he can't be speaking
Yeah.
for me because at the end,
Well, like, I'm against the shot. So
I
to
guess he
speak.
said
but
like
he said he
regular
wasn't
folks.
against the shot.
But I think he is. I think he kind
I
of.
That's his
what
way
it is-
of doing it.
Yeah. He's
People
kind
who
of
lost their
pushing up on other people.
jobs because they refused to take the
Workers?
shot. He said he's taking up for them and standing in their place. But
Think about it.
when did it become his place to do that?
Maybe he took a
Because he got a
stand. He wanted
platform to
to.
do that.
But
Cause think about it though. All these doctors and stuff and nurses was heroes before. Now all of a sudden, well, yeah, you gotta take this shot. Now you know
Now-
what? Oh, we gonna fire you.
Yeah, now they demonize.
Yeah. Right.
yeah, I don't like that.
They did
I
all
mean,
that. Like, come on now.
If it's truly if it's truly
And my
like,
hat's off to all the nurses for sure.
Anybody in the
Because
medical
you-
field.
Yeah.
medical field.
Everybody.
Because-
Yes, too.
I'll be honest, anybody that's working in the field, period. They ain't just medical for sure, but if you're
Especially
dealing
dealing
with
with this,
if you're
man.
dealing with people in general, patients or the general public? Because you don't know who's walking through your door and who you're in contact with.
That's right.
It ain't even that,
I mean,
though.
that's tough.
It speaks volumes for them to actually be in the field and say, no, I'm not taking the shot.
I would say if this virus was like as deadly as, I've heard people like compare it to like polio and stuff like that, which I don't really necessarily agree. But I get like we're trying to be serious enough that we want to like try to get rid of it and control it. But if it was deadly, like had a high like death rate, like a kill rate of
Yeah, it's
like,
just like the flu.
if it was like 80-90%, like if you get it, you dead. I mean,
Yeah.
I can understand like jumping through the extra hurt, like let's get to this. What scares me still is that I've known people the last, like I've known at least 3 people recently, or somebody close to me has known somebody who's died from getting the second dose and they've had heart trouble.
Right.
And it don't seem like that's being brought to the forefront. That don't seem to be talked about.
Right.
Like, and I'm not saying like that's going to happen.
And for me
or something,
personally,
but
it just happened to me. I'm who you talking about as one of them.
Oh yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely wasn't going to.
Yeah. My sister's boyfriend actually just passed.
That's crazy.
After
He had the second shot?
He had the second shot. Then he spent 5 or 6 days in the hospital because he was had fluid around the heart. Now, don't get me wrong. He also had problems with high blood pressure. Mm-hmm. So it's still.
But those reports ought to be out there saying like if you have those, the shot may not be conducive to your.
And now they don't know for sure if that's what did it, but
I know two.
I'm guessing that's
how long after he got the shot did he start going downhill? In a sense,
a week. Is what I want to say.
After the second shot.
So
first shot he was
Then he spent a week in the hospital.
Jeez.
I just think about it, like, and I truly like, I would like to get the shot. I truly do. Like, I mean, I want to do more.
Well, go get it then.
No, I had those reservations about like obviously I'm a little overweight. I got to be in better shape and stuff like that. But I do worry about like the heart stuff that I've been, and it seemed to be more, and maybe I'm just what I hear about, but it seemed to be more prevalent in the African American community. And now the masses of people
it seems like everything.
We just get,
but that's our genetics. That's our genetics, though. We are our elements, and we tropical people. You know what I'm saying? We tropical people. I mean, we is. So we over here, we had our element. But what I'm telling you is,
it's tropical as fuck outside.
One day tropical, one day from DC. I mean, pick one, man.
I'm just saying.
But I don't like how people bash that dude for having his own opinion, bro.
I mean, Steve Harvey went in on this guy, dog. Steve Harvey.
I didn't hear Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I ain't either.
Steve Harvey went in on him. He was talking more so like you being irresponsible. It's not about you. It's about
your
people
team.
Around you.
Oh, I did. That was on the radio show?
You been, yes.
Yeah.
What does everybody say about the shot?
Yeah.
It's not about
saying you're selfish.
All right, well, if it ain't for you, then why the fuck are you taking it?
I just think
they say like
dumbest shit ever.
Be responsible.
They're just trying to say you take it, then you're protecting yourself. I mean, you're keeping somebody else from possibly getting it, or it's whatever.
Now look, as a fan, I would say that I'm actually like it's disappointing.
Because you're a fan. Because you forget these cats as human.
Yeah, but I don't have no problem
because you're a fan.
Yeah, because you want to see them.
It's just like if you decide to retire early. Like it would suck as a fan.
Yeah.
But like I respect it.
All
like
day long.
If you're able to retire and go live your life and you got financial wealth to the point that it
even if you don't, dog, find something else to do.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem.
I mean,
stand for something off anything.
For sure. Definitely for sure.
I can't be mad at him for that.
I don't like how
I don't like how he took the stance of I'm standing. Not that I don't like it. I guess I'm kind of confused on when did you become the spokesperson for the people who.
Do you think he wants to be the Colin Kaepernick of the NBA?
Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Meaning
I never even thought about that.
For who? The vaccinated versus unvaccinated, I guess?
Yeah, because I'm gonna give you a story. I just started a job, right? And the cat.
Sorry.
Y'all gotta understand where we coming from, the chuckles.
But the cat.
Hey, let's give me a can. Give me one. That's what's up, bro.
My man.
Hey, welcome back.
All bullshit aside. Right. But the dude
was that just started?
Let me know when y'all finish. And
boy, let us know when you gonna keep a job.
I keep one, it's just different ones. That's all.
For sure.
Boy, go ahead. Every one about Touche Barber, he be unemployed for a year. Right now, don't make no sense. Go ahead.
But the dude that was training me, he wouldn't come to me about putting my mask on in the truck.
He would talk around you?
He'd go to my boss.
Oh, wow.
Instead of coming to me.
And just
as a man.
Yeah, as a man and say, look, bro.
But he probably know who you is by now.
No, I don't.
He learned
but okay.
Because he can't even say, I'm going to be the driver. Hey, Chadwick, how's it going today?
That ain't how it went down.
Hey, Chad, do you mind putting your mask on?
No, that ain't how it went down.
I can tell you, Chad.
If he did do that, how would you respond to that?
Man, fuck you. No.
Exactly. That's why
he going to respond. So, I get why he didn't go
Nah, I would have put it on. Yeah, of course, out of respect.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But don't go to my damn boss.
Yeah, that's childish.
You know, and you a grown ass man, 45 years
but
old,
you gotta
and you can't come to me.
Yeah,
everybody, some people are real passive or they kind of scared.
See, this is the thing. He's vaccinated.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Right.
So if
he know you're not because you told him.
Yeah, and he told me that he was right.
Okay.
So if
the look they give you when you say you're vaccinated,
yeah, boy,
like y'all still out there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So if your vaccination works so fucking good, so good. Why you worry about me having my mask on? Because you're supposed to be covered.
Hey, this is the thing though. They ain't truly. It could be more covered if we both are covered. That's what they think. We both got protection.
No. You believe in that vaccine that much.
You both got protection. Look, he took the pill. You put the condom on. We both protected.
Did they just approve like the booster shot? Like you can take. It don't matter what vaccination you got. You can take the booster from any other.
Yeah.
Okay, so any booster.
This shit is getting so confusing.
Listen, I'm waiting for somebody to turn to a gremlin in a minute. Something gonna happen.
It's making me even more.
How you mix up that? You can take it anyway. It don't matter which one you got. Say it's who.
Well, let me say this: we are not trying to encourage people to take it or not to take it. That ain't never been my.
To each his own.
That ain't my stand.
To each his own.
But I do have my reservations, and I really do want to.
Mark Johnson, I appreciate it. He said he liked the cam set up this time.
No doubt.
I appreciate it.
Travel something different.
Appreciate it, Mark.
But go ahead. What would you say? Are you done?
I was about to say something else, but I probably need to be done.
Now say what you gonna say, man.
Now go on say it.
This boy said something. Say what you want to say.
Nah.
Okay.
I lost my train of thought.
Okay.
Anyway, back to Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, he's yet to report. He's yet to take the vaccine. I'm more curious to see how long he's gonna hold out. This will be very interesting to see if he will go like half the season, a full season.
I think he gonna sit out, bro.
Well, I mean, he's made it this far.
You double down.
He has.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem to be worried about it at all.
Because you make $17 million.
I don't think it's about the money though, because he made money all this. Like he's got money,
and he's got a ring.
Yeah, it's not that.
So I don't think it's about basketball.
But I'm gonna be honest, I think we've seen a change.
It's about the love
in
of the game. What is it now?
To me, that's why after a certain point,
You
that's all
still love the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
don't think so.
I would hope.
Yeah, but at that point, it's about like most of these guys. After like 10 years, it's legacy.
Yeah. That's
Especially
true.
Playing like them guys who've been top paid players, it's legacy. I mean, when you start generating 200+ million, and like,
oh, that's tough.
But you know what I saw, like all the charitable stuff he's been doing, the money he's been giving, where he's been donating his money, where he's been. As I respect what he's doing, I get what he's saying. Like, though, there's a lot of people who've lost their jobs due to being forced to take the vaccine or walk away.
Right.
And I get he's trying to bring awareness to that.
And see, I'm one of those people that
I respect that.
If my job says, if you
I just understand him not taking it himself by doing that.
You definitely not.
If
you walk out the door,
either you take this vaccine or we got to get rid of you. Just let me know when my last day is. Because it's over at that point.
Chad, you walk out for less.
Boy, you said something.
Boy, ain't got no boy.
But I feel what you're saying. I mean, I get that.
I mean, I get it to a point.
Let me ask you this though. Let's say they proven.
I'm not taking the vaccine.
Even if they
I don't give a damn.
Even they proved it works, it's perfect.
Let me tell
Shot
you.
is perfect.
Let me tell you what's gonna change my mind.
Okay.
After 5 years of everybody else done took it.
So you're gonna wait and see what's going on with
That's the only thing that's gonna soften my stance.
At that point, it's gonna be
you came up with a vaccine.
Disease.
You came up with a vaccine in 8 months. It takes years to come up with a vaccine, bro.
I mean, maybe not now, but new technology. You got technology, man. Let's say technology.
Technology.
Technology, big dog.
Well, if that's the case, cancer. What do you call it? The medicine for cancer.
I don't know the correct name for it.
Medicine for cancer.
Cancer treatment.
Okay. Chemotherapy.
Yeah, chemo and radiation be on the shelf somewhere. If you want to talk about.
Well, you know, if you do that, it takes pills now.
Oh yeah, okay.
But either way, it takes away somebody's money. If you take that away, that's somebody's job. That's money going somewhere. They ain't money going nowhere. They ain't take the money away.
Exactly. So you go and trust the government with the vaccine then. I'm cool on it.
Hey, government, I trust you.
Katrina Wilson said exactly, Chad. Look, I'm not doing it, bro.
Yeah.
If your vaccine works, if it works, if it's that effective, why are you forcing people? Like, how do you force somebody to take?
Yeah, I don't like that because the death rate at which people catch it is not. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been unfortunate.
It's like the flu though.
But so why not forcing people to do flu vaccines? They offer the flu vaccines. It's like offered, but it's not forced. But they it's
the reason why they pushing this shit, bro.
And the crazy thing is the flu supposed to kill just as many people, right?
What's it?
Usually money has something to do with
it. It has everything to do with it.
But think about it though, they say the flu killed just as many people,
but they
right?
giving this shit away for free. Where's the money coming in at?
For the flu?
No, the COVID vaccine. This shit is free.
Sure is.
I mean,
free to you and me.
Yeah, but
they getting money from somewhere. It's got to be money somewhere.
Oh yeah, I know that. I don't mean no harm, and I hate to say this, and just my personal stand, especially in our community. I mean, it's a long history of
test dummies.
Yeah, but it's a long history of the country and the government.
Tuskegee Airmen's
doing things for the benefit of the greater, like for the rich and famous and the wealthy versus you really care about our group of people in the sense of or the poor class.
Yeah.
Like and I'm not saying this is tying into this. I'm just simply saying like it's a long history there of
government betrayal.
Yeah, and where we're not like, and
this has been proven. This ain't nothing we guessing about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's not a conspiracy.
Yeah. It's a long history, and I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about coronavirus. I'm not talking about the vaccine. I'm just simply saying in general. Anytime you roll out anything to us, like
You're skeptical.
It's hard not to be when you if you know the history.
Like trust us this time.
Like I don't mean no harm. Like it's hard for me to say like. It's hard for me to open up arms and say, "Oh, you really love us. You really care about us." Right. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying, but it's reason for questioning.
Right.
And I'm a firm believer. Everything that you ever been taught, everything on every level that you ever been taught from your childhood should be in question.
Boy, you say
everything you ever been taught in school, everything you ever been taught by your parents. It's not about they wrong or they right. But I think it should be questioned. I don't ever think there's anything wrong with questioning, seeking answers, and trying to get to the root of any situation or any historical value. So I'm just a firm believer in that.
So before we go, are y'all against the vaccine or are you still just skeptical?
No, I'm not against it. Personally, I'm not against it. I'm just simply saying that what really bothers me, what really has me like on edge, because I think before I was kind of close, like leaning off, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it or whatever. Because the only thing I worry about is my family.
Yeah.
Like I don't even worry about myself.
Yeah.
Like so I just worry about my family, my kids. And my wife, whatever. I don't even be tripping about myself. I really don't.
Yeah.
But what has lately?
All I asked was yes or no. But
that's what I talk too much.
I like to clarify. But
so you're not against it, but you're not.
No, I'm not against it. But
right now.
The reservation that I have now is I know like this heart issue that's keep popping up with African Americans with the vaccine. They don't talk about it in the media. They don't report it. You don't hear much about it. It's either you know about it or you don't. And it's the heart issues after the fact. And again, I'm not saying that's everybody, whatever. I'm just saying just people I know, and it's just it bothers me.
I'm against it.
So I struggle with it.
100% against it.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely against it. I don't think it's not what it's supposed to be, and it's a lie.
Okay.
And they just won't tell us that. They pushing it on for some reason. I think, like Chad said, I think somewhere down the line, we're gonna be like,
I might soften my stance later.
No,
5-10 years later, but it's got to be that much time to pass. Because let's see how the death rate rises between now and 5 and 10 years.
Either way, it's gonna be something else by that time.
Hey, well, at the end of the day, I try to be responsible when I'm out, when I'm around folks. I put on my mask.
I don't shame you because you take it, but my thing is don't look at me a different way because I don't. Like respect
I
my
don't like
decision.
that.
Hold on, this is what Mark Johnson said. To be fair, people like to pick and choose what they want to question.
Of course.
For sure.
If it benefits them, they tend to go with the flow, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and I 100% agree.
I think that's every. I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
And not only question, but people are rarely try to see it your way.
Yeah.
Like we can respectfully disagree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think we can respectfully. I think that's what get lost in a lot of dialogue. Like sometimes people like if you don't agree with me,
a simple conversation can clear up a lot of things, bro. Yeah. And people ain't willing to have those conversations.
But when you disagree with people, it's like you're wrong, I'm right.
Yeah.
What? No, that's not how it is. It's just
it's your opinion.
Yeah, we just disagree, and I respect where you're coming from. I like to see where you're coming from. Okay, you know.
No, speaking of this sports thing, specifically on sports, how much about being sent? Being sent.
That boy soft.
He is so trash to me anyway.
No, he ain't trash. Bro.
I don't think he's trash. He just
like
he's
when you can't be on the floor, when you cannot be on the floor in the last 5 minutes of the game.
But he can.
He can't.
No,
he's got to play a different role.
No, he ain't got to play a different role, bro. It's mental.
But he can't even put the ball in his hand.
It's mental. It's mental.
It's crazy that you're in the NBA, and
it is.
I can guard Bill Simmons the last 5 minutes because he's not gonna put me in the post. I can stand back and go help out on somebody.
That means you trash to me.
Nah, well, he will put you in the post if you.
Well, now all you gotta do is foul him, and he gonna try to get a ball.
Well, that's what happens late in the game.
But I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. When you are the superstar of your team,
bro, it's mental,
and you can't shoot.
Can he shoot better free throws than Shaq?
No.
Shaq hit him when it counted.
But my thing is, let's say
his percentage is lower than Shaq's, right?
I don't think so.
But
let's just say it's the same. Let's just say it's equal.
Okay.
Right. Did Shaq come out in the last 5 minutes and worry about that?
No, he didn't.
You know, Shaq said, "I'm gonna hit these moments when it counts."
But also,
he wasn't afraid of the moment. It's mental with being Simmons.
Okay, so if you're that fragile,
yeah, he's soft.
If your
mind, I don't want
is,
to say soft. I should
say
that.
His mind is just fragile.
He's mentally. He has to be. His mental.
It's fragile.
It's very fragile. He needs to be.
But the crazy thing is, though, if you see footage of him in practice, he wetting them up.
Yeah, that's mental.
He's
bro.
lighting them up.
It's mental.
There's no crowd.
Because the boy is super talented.
That's when there's no cameras on you.
No pressure.
No, I mean,
no pressure on you.
But it's my thing. If you put up this many shots, and this is the point of putting those shots up in practice,
bro,
it's the point to put it in the game.
The dude is athletic. He has great court vision. He can get him down the floor. He can run, jump. He's superior on defense.
He can do everything LeBron can do except for shoot, right? Would y'all say that?
But he won't shoot. I'm being honest, bro. It's
so you're saying he has the capability?
He definitely has.
But what about the times he has taken it? It looks real shaky.
Yeah,
yeah.
But not even in a bad moment. The game not on the line. It's like 10-7, and he looks bad.
Hey, bro, he don't even shoot it, bro. He'll hit a 15-footer and won't even shoot it again.
I know.
He will hit the 15-footer and won't even shoot it.
He is a modern day 2K player. Drive in and dunk, layup.
When I can literally stand in the paint while you at the 3-point line.
Yes,
that's a problem. I can be literally on line, helping out on anybody I want to that's in the post.
And I just turn my back to you and look for somebody else.
I'm going to tell you what. I don't know if it's the Philadelphia 76ers organization, but it's two things I've seen that I've never seen in my life in the game of basketball. I've been around the game of basketball a long time. I've never seen this on any level. Markelle Fultz, who's the #1 pick a few years ago, came in as the #1 pick. Balled in college. He was a volume scorer, you know, but he changed his shot. Y'all remember when Markelle Fultz changed his shot?
I don't.
You remember when he changed his shot?
I do not.
And he would he changed his shot like 2 or 3 times.
I was gonna say ball. I thought you were talking about ball when you talking about changing the shot.
No, he changed his shot in his rookie year, like 2 or 3 times. Like they changed his shot where he couldn't even shoot a free throw, and he lost all confidence. And he was shooting like a crazy form.
Yeah.
Bro, you became the #1 pick doing what you doing.
Right.
All we gotta do, like Lonzo Ball changed, like they helped, like
molded.
They molded his shot.
Yeah,
they didn't change it. They just kind of helped mold it a little bit.
I think they changed it though, bro.
I mean, a little bit. But what I'm saying is, with Markelle Fultz, they completely overhauled.
Oh, okay.
And that's tough to do in your professional career.
Yeah, for sure. Like, especially when you're in the NBA.
And you just became the #1 pick doing what you was doing.
Yeah.
Right.
So now you got Ben Simmons, who's the #1 pick a few years later, and he's dealing with some of the similar stuff. Now Markelle Fultz is now in Orlando, just doing his little thing.
Orlando,
Bro, I don't know if it's just the Philadelphia 76ers organization. I don't know if it's their scouting. I don't know if it's their development
Think
team.
about it. If he had half a shot, he's left-handed. Left-handed people are hard to guard.
But bro, if you watch him practice,
he's
and
6'8", 6'9".
you watch his open gym joints.
That dude is 6'10".
Yeah.
Is he?
Ben Simmons 6'10".
Yeah, probably maybe.
And a guard.
A point guard.
At that.
What do y'all think about his teammates? Like, first,
boy, I love it.
But Embiid first was calling him out, but see, he didn't switch now. Now they had a meeting, before the game against the Nets.
Well,
said,
that's
cool. My brother.
When you get behind closed doors and you hash things out.
For sure.
Should never take it to the meeting.
Like Ben Simmons was acting like a little bitch.
They hung him out. They hung him out to dry.
They called him out on it.
But it should have been a team meeting. There should have been locker room talk. Shut the door. No meeting here.
I don't mean no.
Let's talk about this.
Ain't no way in the world he come back and compete with them at this point.
Because
I don't think so. it's mentally over at this point.
Yeah, mentally, you know they not got your back. Like this right here now, what they doing is for show.
Yeah,
this is try to save face.
Yeah,
y'all don't really want me here.
No, y'all don't.
And the Lakers in turmoil too, but that's a whole other conversation.
Speaking of Lakers, you see Dwight Howard and Davis on the bench?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's overblown.
Yeah, no, it's grumpy old men. That's
what it is.
It happens all the time,
listen,
bro.
The Los Angeles grumpy old men.
The thing is, we have a lot of superstars on paper. We need to put it on the floor and figure
all
out
the time, bro.
whose role need to play what and where.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason it's a big deal is because they lost.
Well, that too, because we built the super team, and we're supposed to go get the championship.
Bro, they didn't play any preseason. They 0-2, and everybody's saying the season over.
Oh no, it's 82 games.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it ain't even
like basketball. Basketball is definitely a marathon, not a sprint.
Y'all just
football is a sprint. Every win counts.
Yeah, you better be pretty quick.
Sure.
Yeah, you gotta be pretty quick.
But basketball, you got time to correct.
Think about it. You can drop 30 games to make the playoffs.
You can.
Yeah.
You can go 500.
Bro, you can win every other game.
Yes. You can win every other game. That's right.
You're in the playoffs.
You can go 500 in basketball.
And see what the Lakers is, they didn't play they played the last preseason game, messed around a little bit. There's no chemistry with all those new players. They're gonna be building chemistry while the season is going on.
Yeah, they're gonna be trying to figure it out, figure out lineups.
And at the beginning, you play two good teams who played preseason, who they all played together last year, the Warriors and the Suns. There's not a blackout of losing them two
Steph is
teams.
the greatest point guard of all time. I'm gonna put that out there.
Yeah, he's on his way.
I wouldn't argue with that.
He's probably the greatest of all time.
He's on his way.
I wouldn't argue with that.
Dude's
the
so
greatest
cold.
shooter.
Dude is so cold.
Boy, if he had like 3 more inches on him, he'd be the greatest.
No, he don't even need that. That's why
I'm saying
he probably wouldn't be agile shoot the way he
But I'm saying, but if he could though, like, he'd be a 2K player. He already kind of
He is now.
He would everybody want to be on 2K.
My son beat me 1-on-1 a day with him. Boy couldn't miss. So yeah, I think Ben Simmons though, bro. I think he just.
I was the best for that man.
Yeah, but you can't come back there. They need to trade him and move on. You ain't gonna get equal value.
The Warriors. If you go to the Warriors,
they win.
They win.
They were trying to get equal value, bro. You're not gonna get that.
Where you put him at in the Warriors? What position?
What
position?
I'm asking. You can put him point guard?
You can put him anywhere you want to.
You put him at the 3. The 2 or the 3.
You know what he's gonna do? They're gonna bag be the same.
Nah, bro. That's not what you gotta worry about.
Not when you got shooters like that.
Dude.
Do you think he would disappear on their roster?
No, absolutely not.
What would he do?
He the third option.
Yeah, he would be the third option. No pressure.
Or the fourth, because Wiseman come back. He ain't gotta work. Bro, all he gotta do is lock up,
play D,
rebound.
They got
run
Wiggins,
the floor.
Wiggins for that.
No,
not run the floor.
Wiggins 6'7", 6'8".
No, Wiggins gonna be gone. Wiggins will be part of the deal. Wiggins got to go.
Yeah.
You ain't keep Wiggins.
So then Iguodala gets less time, then, right? Even though it's fine.
So what? He's been in the league 17 years.
Okay.
Well, let's move on.
Okay. Switch sports.
Now hold on. Hopefully we go sports. Hopefully we switch sports. We got one more we need to talk about.
Okay.
That John Gruden.
That's why I said switch sports.
Yeah. Oh, you said switch. Oh, God, they said Q.
The boy's stupid.
Breakdown, man. Jesus Christ.
So John Gruden,
my man,
was just he resigned. He didn't even get fired.
But you know what? I heard you resign, you get the money.
No.
That's what I heard. You get a percentage of your money back. Yes, you do.
I don't know if you get that.
Well, he signed a contract.
Yes.
And so he gonna get that money.
Yeah.
No, you get that money. You quit and you get paid.
No, that's what I heard. We will look it up after this. For sure.
I think
that's why he resigned.
I'm sure it's a buyout in the contract. I'm sure it's a buyout. I'm sure it's a
buyout.
Yeah, but you ain't getting that full contract.
Well, no, you ain't getting $100 million.
They're gonna discuss
$10 $100 million.
But if he got fired, we no discussions.
Yeah, but I think there's a buyout in his contract.
Tell him what John Gruden did and who he is.
He violated.
John Gruden.
Somebody might not know.
For people that don't know, John Gruden was the head football coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. And some emails came out of him talking about the former player personnel guy, DeMaurice Smith. Mm-hmm. Said that his lips looked like the Michelin Man.
Not just that, he was talking about the NFL commissioner.
He went in.
He was involved with.
Well, this is the racist
and not just him. It's a whole bunch of people.
He was involved with the Redskins.
The Washington football team.
Where apparently cheerleaders was forced to perform. I mean, to take pictures.
Nude. No, not nude. Topless. Is what I want to say.
Is that nude?
Well,
no,
not totally nude.
I didn't say
topless.
But is that nude?
It's topless.
But is that nude?
No.
So that's not. If you show your breasts, it's not.
Okay. If you go to a titty bar and then you go to a fully nude.
Fully nude, is it nude though? Is that considered nude if you got your breasts out?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's levels to it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't.
Yeah, it's level to the nastiness.
Okay, so
now you got your
like he didn't even get fired.
No, it's a titty bit. That's all it is.
He didn't even get fired.
No disrespect, like what? A titty bit? It's a titty bit.
I'm respecting ladies, man.
Titty, they call them titties too. They worse than us. But go ahead though. That's a different story.
So he gets fired.
Hold on, man. JaMar owes a public apology, man. I get a public apology.
I'm sorry for saying the word titty because I'm a grown man. You happy now, Clarence?
Nah. hey, let's form. We better be like Transformers.
They say if you would massage breasts, keep your stress or something, stress down and all that. For sure.
Go ahead, Chad. I'm going.
That's fun.
So he resigned. He didn't even get fired. Matter of fact,
well, he was gonna get fired.
I don't.
He was definitely going to get fired.
He coached the game.
He was definitely going to get fired.
That's why he resigned. He knew better.
Of course.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get fired.
Bro, he was.
Okay. Hold on.
But no,
let me back up.
What got him fired though? To tell the truth, what made him resign? I think it was the
racist things made him.
The gay comment, right?
Oh yeah, he talked about the homosexual.
Which we gonna get into that with Dave Chappelle in a few minutes.
But I mean, we need to. But he also talked about that too. He brought that up in the emails as well.
Yeah, because he said the word faggot.
Yeah, he was very vulgar in his emails and what.
Which I don't get. Why would you put this stuff in emails?
That's what got him fired.
And at the time,
it wasn't about the racist stuff.
It ain't the racist stuff.
So you don't think the racist stuff would have got him fired?
No. Mm-mm.
So it's the okay.
No, the racist stuff didn't get him fired.
Maybe not.
The nude pictures didn't get him fired.
Well, he didn't send them; he just received them.
Yeah. So who did not get fired?
Yeah, none of the people from the Washington football team. They said when they did an investigation out of how many emails was it? It was like
16,000.
It was something.
Or 460,000.
It was crazy.
They going through a bunch of numbers.
And they didn't find any wrongdoing by anybody.
Bullshit.
Well, to the email with the new bitch.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what everybody doing right now? Eat my cowboy. Delete.
Yeah, there was some pins and needles now. I'm gonna tell you
something.
Anybody who contacted John Gruden.
Yes, sir.
Now, please note, at the time, John Gruden was not coaching. He was a broadcaster and had like his own show on like ESPN or NFL Network one. I think it was ESPN.
Either way, man.
He was like the quarterback guru or something.
Yeah, he's trying to do
he was doing for the college quarterback.
And he was like Monday Night Football too, right?
Yeah.
So he was not in the NFL. He was working broadcast and he was doing.
Well, that's still in the NFL, but yeah.
You know what I mean? He wasn't a coach. He wasn't coach at the time. Now
he wasn't directly tied to
a franchise or whatever.
Right.
And so he called like the commissioner of PUSSY.
A pussy.
Yeah. And
that boy's so politically correct, ain't it? All the time.
You can't say pussy.
I just spelled it out, bro. I mean, you gotta attack me.
I was saying you can't say it.
He called the NFL commissioner
a vagina. There you go.
He's like a little Mitch, though.
He called him a clitoris. Anyway, yeah, he called him that. But it's my thing. Why you put on email?
What comment do you think he should have got fired for?
All of them.
Even receiving pictures, you got fired over that too?
I mean, you got to do that.
That was the final straw.
Look, bro.
Okay.
They were saying that they forced the women to pose nude.
Yes, they lied to me.
I think part of that, it's a boys' club.
Yeah.
Which don't make it right. But if you receive something like that and you telling somebody, yeah, I forced them to do it, and you sharing and this and that, bro, you should report that. Because I believe at that point.
So they're breaking man code at that point?
No, I think you become accomplice. Like when you force somebody to do it's different than somebody like if the women like was okay with you sharing something like that.
Okay, it's different.
Like, bro, it's just like you violating a woman's privacy when you do stuff like that.
But it's my thing. Why y'all
like that might even be a crime? It's not a crime.
Yeah, probably something. This is my thing too though.
I don't know if it's a crime.
I bet you it is a crime.
Like public nudity. This is my thing though. I'm not calling them stupid, but why would you think for me to really get this job I have to pose
over? Oh well, I mean,
let's come on.
I don't think they were forced, bro. That's just my opinion. I don't think they were forced.
Let me ask you a question. When you in Hollywood and you want to become a star so bad, do sometimes
you ain't gonna be no star being a cheerleader in the NFL?
But it does lead to other opportunities.
But
what?
This is my thing though.
It does lead to other opportunities when you get in that little circle. It does lead to other opportunities.
But this is my thing
though.
Look,
if
in your right
based
mind,
on your looks, I mean, you feel beautiful anyway. It don't matter if you pose.
But think about in your right
you can
mind.
Be talented in anything. Networking matters.
Listen,
I
get that. But in your right mind, you thought, okay, let me show my breasts. So now I made the team. I'm
just being honest, bro.
Come on, man.
I don't think that's
hard for me to
believe. You don't think there's people out there that think like that? I can do this right, like
being a professional. Like you honestly,
how many women get tricked into going to fake photo shoots or fake stuff and thinking they're gonna be a star.
This one of the fake about this. You know you
or getting a role. Or
yeah, but I think in this case you're sitting there, you're at the at the complex, wherever y'all at.
How bad you want it?
So are you willing to die for it?
Right.
Look, all the stuff that come out with women and men who empower at certain firms, and they start like their secretaries or people like they work with, and they may not say something. They just go along because they either need to keep their job. They want their job.
I mean,
they
that's
don't want to be outcasted.
definitely.
They don't want to be outcasted. It's not right. But how many people go through that? It happens, bro. Like
I think it happens.
So it
happens.
I don't think it happens on this scale though, because you're not.
Why not?
Because you're a cheerleader.
No, to you it's not that big of a deal. They work their whole lives sometimes to get there.
To be a cheerleader?
Yeah. Think about it. But they also have other jobs though. It's not like the end all be all.
Bro,
like they all work.
And they don't make a lot of money.
Nah,
I know a ex previous Carolina Panther football cheerleader.
Right.
They don't make money, bro.
It's not about that, but it's the other opportunities that it brings. It's not all about just that one thing. It's the exposure. It's the.
I'm not trying to be insensitive.
Like if I seen any one of those cheerleaders walking down the street, I wouldn't know it.
For sure.
Yeah, you may not, but you ain't in that. In that circle.
But listen, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but this is my thing. If you willingly done it, like if they told you to walk out, try out for another team.
Yeah, no, that's how you feel true. But that's just like saying when your boss come on to you and you go along with it because you're afraid to lose your job. Quit, find another job. You can say that.
For sure.
And I do.
No.
That's exactly what I do.
So when your boss touch you, you go find a job. Okay, cool. I'm talking about these women. Like when these men touching you at work and you got to go through all that.
Ain't no man ever touching me at work.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I apologize. I thought that's what you were saying.
No, you know that way, that ain't what the fuck I was saying.
I apologize. I was wrong. I went down the wrong road. But what I'm saying.
Yeah, you went down in the wrong damn road. That motherfucker was gravel. That was a dirt road right there, big dog.
But your car. Don't you hate that though? With that gravel road.
Oh, you better not have your car cleaned.
Yeah. It rocks hit out the side of your car.
My car today is still dirty.
Oh, you just ran through the little washer. That's all it was.
Yeah, I did.
So the wind drive your car.
I had some bird shit on the back of my car, right? I'm like, let me just run through here and knock this shit out.
You need to do a touch wash.
Look, I went through the car wash. And got out my car and looked, and it was like it wasn't, but they hadn't been touched.
You know why?
Got a hand.
You know, you chose the last one they did.
No, I chose the high dollar.
Did you?
Nah,
that shit was $13, and they owed me some money.
You know why? Because they just dried the extra. They did the lava across it.
Don't ever do that. That's a waste of money, bro. Do it yourself.
Now the touch wash in Reedsville works real good over on the freeway.
I know.
It's a touch wash. It works good.
Yourself.
Moving on.
We done with John Gruden.
Yeah, he a bitch ass dude.
That boy that went in the hide and ain't nobody heard from him.
Let me tell you what I found funny though. Somebody put up a meme of the Las Vegas Raiders stadium.
Yeah.
It's like an outside view kind of looking into the stadium. And then they had the Michelin man standing outside the stadium looking in. I thought it was the funniest shit ever, but anyway.
Was that supposed to be DeMar Smith or something?
That's what they say. They say his lips was big as the Michelin.
Yeah, I'm saying if that was symbolized. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Listen, I'm throwing it right quick. I want y'all to throw something real quick. I think it was New York. It was New York where they had the train with the
You gonna throw something in there? At least had a fact.
The young lady was sexually assaulted and everybody watched.
What?
Y'all didn't hear about that one?
No.
It went on for 8 minutes and they said everybody on the train watched it. She was being groped.
What was that?
I want to say on New York train.
Was she screaming or?
This is the thing. Well, you had the details because they're not releasing details.
I'm about to say if she wasn't screaming, that's consensual.
This is the thing. No, they're saying they was on the train.
That's consensual. You ain't saying nothing.
But if she on there by herself, could she be afraid?
No, you're not on the New York train station by yourself.
No.
Oh, nobody goes to the New York train station by themselves.
No, I'm saying you're not on there by yourself.
This is the thing. They said this at the stand. Everybody was around. They said the people that were around actually started filming and videotaping. He was first groping her and stuff, and then he actually started brutally raping her.
Lakia Gibson, who's part of the LGBTQ that we had on the show.
Yeah.
She said, I think it's a matter of manipulation, fear, and insecurity.
Of course.
As far as the photo.
I agree.
I mean, yeah.
I think fear has a lot to do with it. Like, these people, like, they work hard. Because I'm going to tell you what, once they put you outside of the club, you ain't getting back in. Mm-hmm. So you have to go find
another club.
Like that's your whole career right there. And that's what people are afraid of. When you get ousted, or you get put outside that, and it's unfair because
it is very unfair.
But when it happens, that's what people are in fear of. Like, this is my whole career. I worked out my life for this, or this is what I want to do. I want to take the next. And if I whistleblowers, or if I stand up for the right thing, or if I decide to take on a cause that I believe in, and the NFL not with it, or whatever organization not with it, and they put you out of that,
right?
It ain't no going to the next one. Everybody knows at that point. Everybody knows who that person is.
Yeah.
You may not know these children walking up down the street now, but let one of them go and get out. Oh, you're gonna know what face they in.
Right.
And that's sad. That's wrong. But that's the fear.
I guess so.
See, for you might say, I walk away. I ain't tripping. Why would I even do that? That's you. But
and I'm not a female either, so I can't put myself in that.
Yeah, I can understand that, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever understand that, me personally. You know?
Yeah. Bro, it's like me. It happened to men too. You get put outside the good old boys club, and you been in it for. It's just like owners. What's the owner for the Clippers? Got money and stuff. The old owner for the Clippers.
Oh yeah.
Where he
Donald Sterling.
Where he at? A lot of those guys.
They made themselves team.
A lot of those guys. It ain't necessarily about the money. They billionaires. It ain't about the money.
Yeah.
But it's about being in that club. It's about being that
exclusive.
Privileges.
Bro, you get outside of
you get to break the rules. You
ain't never getting back in it.
You're right.
For sure.
Now for them, they good. They got money.
Let's move on to this Dave Chappelle joint. This is the one I want to talk about.
Boy said a lot.
All right, so
break down what he said. What we talking about?
Okay, so Dave Chappelle had a special, right, where he basically was saying, to me, this is what he was saying. The LGBTQ or gay community, however you want to put it, is almost too protected. Is what I took away from it. So he basically said the thing that happened to the baby when he shot a guy
in Walmart.
In Walmart.
Was it self-defense?
Yeah, it was self-defense.
Right.
And they canceled him. They want to cancel him.
Because of that?
Yeah. Not only that. No. He said some insensitive things
when he was on the show.
In a concert.
Yeah, that was totally different.
About gay people or whatever, right? Wasn't right. He said it. Is what it is. Yeah. Right. They wanted him canceled. But Dave Chappelle is basically saying you can kill a black dude, but as long as you don't hurt a gay person's feelings in the process.
You okay.
So let me make sure I got this right. Because I haven't finished watching, and I watched just a few minutes of it.
Now that's all what he talked about. This is just a segment.
So he compared the baby to killing he talked about him killing somebody.
In Walmart.
And then he compared it to the comments he said on stage at a concert.
Right.
Which I know what he said and I know what happened at that
right.
point. So he compared those two incidents and said the first one was okay.
He's saying America thinks it's okay. Like, how is it that he didn't, I guess, get in trouble, even though it was technically self-defense?
It was definitely self-defense.
It was self-defense. But what he's saying is people care more about their community than they do black people in the sense. That's
so, but he used the baby's two incidents to compare. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay,
sure.
All right.
Right. That's not all he talked about on the special, but that's what everybody's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the controversial part. Okay? That's the controversial part. That you can't hurt a gay person's feelings nowadays. And let me give you my opinion. I'm gonna put the camera on myself for a minute. All right.
Oh, here you go. Hey y'all.
No.
If we ain't back next week, y'all know why.
I'm gonna put the camera on myself.
Nah. This is what I wanted to say.
Okay.
First of all, we had Lakia and her wife or girlfriend. I ain't sure
they're married. Shout out to them because they go to some beautiful places. I be living through y'all on IG.
So they came on here. I'm not against. Do what you want to do.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be insensitive when I say what I'm about to say. All right. But number one, gay people, you are not fucking superheroes. You shouldn't be treated differently or any better because you're gay. You're special because you're human. You're not special because you're fucking gay. Okay? So don't act like you got a cape on and you accomplished something for being gay. That's not what this is about. If you want to fight for equality across the board, fight for equality across the board, not when it's just for you. Does that make sense? All Dave Chappelle was saying was, okay, I feel like you should be able to, a comedian is the only person on this earth that should be exempt. Because comedians talk about black people, we talk about white people, we talk about handicapped people, whether it be mentally handicapped.
So everybody get across the board.
Or physically handicap. We talk about everybody. So if you wanted to be treated as equal, which is okay, I'm cool with it. You got to learn how to take a jokey joke.
So everybody
like
equal.
Everybody else. You're not a fucking superhero. We don't congratulate you for being gay. We congratulate you because you want equality.
Right.
If you want equality, learn how to take a fucking joke and stop being so fucking soft to everybody else's issues. What happens when a cop kills the unarmed black guy? Where are you then? Are you here then? Are you speaking up at that point? You're not. So I want to hear that shit.
What about for the ones that actually do speak up?
I'm not talking about you.
Right.
I'm talking about the ones who don't speak up when it's inequality across the fucking board, and then you know where to be found. So when does it end? You can't pick and choose when you want to be equal. Let's be equal across the board all the time.
You said a lot. I think. Well, you said we. You a comedian? You go as a comedian?
I was gonna say that, but I mean, he was on the road.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm making sure you. I know if you're talking about when you say we. I know if you're talking about yourself too.
No, a comedian should be the only person.
Speak as if.
But because they take real life.
I disagree with that. And I'm gonna
they take real life situations and make it funny.
Well,
look, you can't talk about the light bulbs all the time in comedy.
Let me say
it's got to be some real human element to it.
Let me say this right here. No, I joke a lot. You joke. We all joke a lot, or whatever. But none of us is a comedian by profession. But I think
Hold on. Let me tell you what Lakia said.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
She was like, I actually, in capital letters, agree with Chad.
Yeah.
I see us all as equals. I'm no different from the next person, and I totally agree. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So do you feel like they have too much power?
I feel like they're too protected.
By who?
You can't.
Who protected them?
I don't know who's protecting
them. Now, I'm going to tell you.
But cancel culture?
Yeah, cancel. Because if you say
who is cancel culture?
Anybody makes you lose money, I guess, right?
I don't mean no harm. I'm going to tell you what they do. I'm going to tell you that community, let me tell you what I respect. Like, whether I agree or disagree, I'm just telling you what I respect about their community.
Okay.
When they come for you.
They come for you.
They come together. And they come strong. We can learn something from that.
But what gives them that power?
Them. They come together.
Numbers.
They come together.
So you're saying if we had numbers as
bro, anytime you come together as a community and you put numbers behind it, you're gonna affect change.
You will get change the more people you have behind your cause.
Your voice becomes louder and your reach becomes longer. That's just how it is. But the problem with us is in our community is we got broken arms. We got broken reaches. You get three people here together and you skip, you can't grab the neck. That's just that. But one thing they do that.
Okay, now you said that you agree and disagree with what I'm saying.
This is about the comedian aspect. I agree that society, in the sense of we have become very, and it's not just the LGBTQ, ABCDE community. I'm sorry, I should know all of that.
I think it's I and A on that.
Okay, but no, seriously, I don't think it's just I don't think it's just that community that gets sensitive when a comedian or somebody makes a joke or takes a joke too far or whatever. I think society in general has gotten that way with comedians, and my thing is comedians have. I don't think you're exempt. So I disagree. I just disagree with the exempt part.
When that case, you cancel everybody. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Guy, listen,
a comedian is the only person that can get up on a stage by himself with a thought and talk about anybody but a gay person. Fuck that.
Well, again, let me go back to what I was trying to say. What about
artists? I mean, music.
We talk about.
They talk about a little bit of everything in every genre. But whether it be rap, country, heavy metal.
But a comedian puts a human spin on I'm guessing reality. I guess.
Look, the better the joke, a joke is good when you have
it's true
when you have some truth involved, and it's exaggerated.
Well, sometimes a lie joke be funny too.
Yeah, but a good joke is when it has some truth in it.
Right.
Like a good joke has some truth in it. And that you can relate to a little bit.
Right.
And I always say, like, all of us is flawed. We flawed creatures. None of us is perfect. They once said there was this man. But
well, I can't wait to have that conversation.
Right now. But none of us are perfect. So I always think of it in the sense of you should be able to acknowledge and look at your flaws and have dialogue and be able to laugh and talk about your flaws in confidence. Excuse me. I think comedians are not exempt. I don't think they're exempt because they're people. But what I do agree with, that's your profession. When you stand up on that stage, you have a duty, in my opinion, in any profession, you have a duty to address your audience. And if you're going to make those jokes, whatever jokes they may be, people should understand that, hey, I believe people should understand that, hey, this is my profession. And then I would say, let yourself be known to who you are to your audience. Like, if you are not like a bigot or racist or anti-gay or anti-black or anti-white, whatever the case may be, if you know me or see me, hey, look, I'm here for the public. I'm here. I do charitable work. I really love people. This and that. Because, like I said, jokes and jokes can be taken too far. We've all done it. We've all had people do it to us. Like, jokes can be taken too far, and you be like, man, I didn't even mean to like hit you right there. It was funny.
It was just funny. Yeah.
But I didn't mean anything by it. And sometimes you have to apologize, like, man, I didn't mean to hurt anybody.
But see, that's not our job.
No.
We're not comedians.
No, I agree. But I think comedians have a duty to understand their audience in the sense of when you put that joke out there, and you know it's going to be insensitive to somebody. But
so we could be insensitive to everybody but a gay person.
No.
So what?
No. I'm talking.
I don't give a fuck about
everybody.
I don't give a fuck about your feelings. People. I don't care about your feelings.
Well, see,
it's a joke. Learn how to take it. Learn how to fucking take the joke.
Well, see, this is the thing. So if a white guy get on stage
and talk about black people, it happens all the time.
Not what I'm saying. Not what I'm saying. If a white guy get on stage and
put your helmet on.
Yeah, white guy get on stage and he said, man, these niggas something else. These niggas this, these niggas that.
You exempt.
I don't think you exempt.
I do.
But I do think that you have an obligation to for your audience and for the people to know who you are. I don't think you get to say that and then go run and hide and say I'm a comedian. I'm exempt.
In that case, gonna be a bunch of comedians in this world.
I don't like
so they can speak their truth.
Exactly. So I don't like that saying you exempt. I think that you have a right to get to know who the person is.
Well, see, what you're saying is different. What you're saying is if he got up on stage and called them faggots and that's not the case. That's not what was said.
No, I don't know what was said.
So it's completely different.
No. I'm saying whatever he
ain't saying derogatory terms.
Well, I don't know what he said.
Well, it might not be derogatory to you.
It might not be you, but it could be to somebody else.
He didn't say nothing about being.
But what if he did? You said he exempt.
He is. You're a comedian.
I don't think you exempt. I just think
no. I'm not saying that you're exempt from the words you say.
Like the obvious stuff.
I think you're exempt from talking about a certain group of people.
No, I agree with that. I mean, if you're gonna be a comedian, you're gonna talk about everything anyway.
Right.
I mean,
okay. But talk about then they want to cancel you. This is what Lakia said. She was like, if a black man is killed by a white person for walking down the street, and the person from the LGBTQ community is killed the very same day, you will hear more about the LGBT killing as a hate crime before you hear about that black man being killed. And I 100% agree.
But you know what? I think because in a sense, they're a hot topic. Like Black Lives Matter was a hot topic. You saying at one point, like
too was a hot topic,
and it's still going.
Yeah, because that's why R. Kelly is in jail now. If it weren't for Me Too, he would not be in jail.
Because think about what took so long.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think he should be in jail. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then, like I said, what took so long? Somebody had to shine a light on it.
Yeah.
Right now, the light is shining on that community, and it's heavy. And they come in numbers like, okay, yeah, this ain't right. Let me speak up. Let me do X, Y, and Z. And they doing their thing.
Look, if you want to be treated as equal, be equal. We can talk about you like you can talk about us. Get the fuck over it. Get over it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you go to a comedy show or you listen to a comedian, you should be relaxed in the sense of I might hear anything.
Right.
Like that's my approach.
Okay, hold on.
I'll tell you, America's just too soft.
But I'm gonna tell you this right here. If you get up there and you're a white guy and you nigga,
that's about the action.
I got to know who you are. I got a right to know. Like, you can't come up on stage and.
But see, that's not the issue. That ain't what Dave Chappelle did.
Well, I don't know what he did. I'm just simply saying. I'm just going off the words you said. They're exempt, and that's the only part I disagree with. I don't think you exempt.
No, I don't think you exempt from saying the word nigga or faggot or whatever.
So you think, I guess
but I can talk about you.
Yeah, I mean, every community gets talked about, so I agree with you there.
But
nobody's
not every gay community they don't always get talked about. Because I'll be honest with you, I think comedians feel like it's certain stuff they can say, but there's certain stuff you can't go past. They're afraid
of getting like, because at the end of the day, if you say the wrong thing, they coming for you.
That's right.
They coming for you,
and your ass will be canceled.
They coming for you.
For sure.
So what happened? Let me just back up a little bit. So when the special aired. Obviously, some folks in the community in the LGBT community, no. And then the people
that worked at Netflix,
they walked out
and did picketing and
they wanted it removed.
They wanted it removed,
and Netflix
said hell no.
You know why? Because that means controversy means more money.
That's
more
right.
Money. More
That's
money.
right.
Well,
now everybody going to watch it.
Yeah. And they look more money, more money, more money.
But I think that was right. Why take it down? Because you said something about gay people. So what?
In that case, you might as well chase all these. You can chase like I said, Family Guy.
Because if we went back and
different
seen,
cartoons, different stuff.
I guarantee if we knew who was really racist and some of the texts and emails from maybe some of our bosses. I'm not saying anybody specifically, but corporate people. Well, nobody had no damn job.
For sure.
But you can say something racist to a person and keep your damn job. Say something about call a gay person a faggot or whatever, and your ass will not be there no more.
Should it have always been like that, though? Do you think that should have always been and not just now?
What? What do you mean?
Like the gay thing, like I think is real big because it's always been happening, but it's been no consequences. Now that it is consequences, is that a problem?
Well, it's more mainstream now.
Right. But I'm saying that type of saying has been going on for
is it
for
the community
is
it grown.
Is me calling you a faggot any different from you calling me a bitch?
I think two different levels.
I don't.
So what about faggot and nigga? Same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the same.
Yeah, okay. Faggot and
yeah, I mean, what do you want in the workplace? What are you talking about?
Anywhere.
Just like an
on
argument.
The street?
So
okay, we use workplace.
Yeah, workplace.
You call somebody a faggot, somebody call you a nigga.
Yeah, all listen to
But if I call you a bitch,
all that should be treated the same.
But if I call you a bitch and I turn around and call you a faggot, I'm gonna be fired before you are.
All of us should be treated the same.
I agree. I agree.
Okay, all of us should be treated the same. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's derogatory.
Well, let me make sure.
Hold on. This is what Lakia said also. When it comes to comedy, no one is safe. If you can't take the possible heat, don't go to the show or watch. I agree.
No, I agree, but the heat ain't coming from the people who went to the show.
It's the critics.
Oh, right.
It's the critics.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like you don't ever, that's why I say you don't ever go to a comedy show. When you go to a comedy show,
I want to be clear.
You have your mind open and anything can be said.
I'm not saying that comedians, since you brought this up, that comedians are exempt from saying certain words.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay.
But they're exempt from talking about a specific group of people.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should be. Like,
Nobody should be safe.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
That's why, like the gay community got under my skin when I seen what was going on. I'm like, y'all want equality? Well, be talked about like everybody else.
But you know what though? I'll be honest with you, and I could be wrong. I guarantee you, some of the critics not even gay. They just want something to stir up.
Oh, they might want to get the name in.
They just want to get stirred up.
That's true.
Honestly,
it's hard to believe media.
Yes,
it's hard to believe media.
You see what I'm saying?
Because they can spin it however they want to.
You don't know who behind that keyboard.
And they put out things with no context whatsoever. Yeah. I wouldn't watch the special
until you get a leader of a community that speak out or whatever. It's hard to really say who's really driving what. It's hard. Media is very difficult to follow. It's too many media outlets. It's too many media personnel. It's too many people who have following. I mean, you got regular Mojo. They got $300,000. They got 304,000 million followers.
Right.
I mean,
1,000 followers.
1,000,000.
God.
1,000,000.
I don't want that much money. Give me some 1,000,000. Is that all the money?
That's why I can't have a serious.
Boy, you said millions, thousands.
Everybody, that's the problem there. Everybody don't even want to joke all the time.
That's right. We comedians, ain't we? There's trash here.
You got a mouse in your pocket? We gonna leave it there, fellas?
Yeah, we said a lot.
I guess we won't leave
it. If y'all don't know, he been attacking the whole show before the cameras got on.
Hey,
well, listen, man.
Just my Prestige Barbershop, 4,000 Spring Garden Street, Sweet D. Make sure you come check these fellas out.
Shout out James.
They're helping us put this thing together.
Tevin.
I mean, not really, but.
Boy, they all helping us.
Boy, they sponsor us the whole time.
Oh, they definitely sponsor us. We appreciate y'all.
Our YouTube is on the bottom of the screen right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell for sure.
Like, share, subscribe.
Make sure you follow our Facebook page at Boy You Said Something and our IG at Boy You Said Something.
Hey, also, we still got these on sale. We still got a few more left. Come on, get these shot glasses. We appreciate you. And for the ones that did purchase, we appreciate you. The ones that bought more than one at a time, we appreciate you. Everybody. Most definitely.
Clarence, you got anything?
Boy, scrolling through his phone, man.
We appreciate all the love and support. Thanks for y'all for tuning in. You know, we just want to keep it going. We want to, just continue to reach people. Hey, look, if y'all interested in coming on the show, we love to have guests. We love to sit down and chop it up. If it's a past,
if you got something to bring to the table,
if it's a past topic or whatever you want to kind of rediscuss, let's do that, man. So we appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody.
No doubt.
So look, make sure you hit all of our social media pages, which is on the bottom of your screen right now. Fellas, did I say something?
Boy, you said something.
Yeah, we out.
Yeah, we gone, man. We ain't muted though. we muted now.
Hey, we're gonna bring Dead of 7 back, man. We gotta bring that name back, man. Uh-huh. Dead of 7. We ain't done it a couple shows.
They shows ain't have it.
We ain't done Dead of 7 couple shows.
Oh, we shows on it.
We ain't done Dead of 7 couple shows.
All about it.
We gotta have some good questions. There'll be some funny stuff.
They need to find these jokers who.
No, but honestly, y'all didn't see that story though. Y'all didn't see the story though.